What's up guys, it's the Cheapster here, back with another crypto video. So getting started with crypto can be a pretty confusing time, and it can be pretty scary to know where to get started, because even as a beginner you probably already know of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but you may have heard horror stories like Squid Game token getting rug pulled and now everybody lost all their money and it's worth nothing. Or you may wonder what the heck an Inu is and why are there so many cryptos that have the word Inu at the end of them. Or maybe you've heard stories about people getting hacked and losing all of their crypto. Well, don't worry, because in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about some easy ways that you can get started buying crypto that are fairly safe. I say safe like that because in the world of crypto, safe only means so much because things can only be so safe. I mean, that's kind of how it is in all the world with anything anyway. So I'm going to give you guys the explain it to me like I'm 5 years old explanation, except when I wrote this script, I wrote it more like the explain it to me like I'm your mom explanation. No mom, Bitcoin is not the same as Bitmojis. That's a real story. So in this video, I'll show you guys step by step how you can get started buying crypto the easiest ways and the cheapest ways. And I'll also talk about how you can make good decisions on what cryptos you should decide to buy. And last, I'll talk about how you can make more crypto just by holding on to your crypto. And as a reminder guys, like always, this is not financial advice. I always recommend that you guys do your own research and make sure you look into this stuff yourself. I'm just some dude on YouTube, so I mean, why you listen to me? And also guys, if you want to sign up for anything I talk about in this video, I've got a lot of links in the description on things you can sign up for that usually have some kind of bonus if you use my link. All right, so step number one to buy crypto for the first time is to sign up for an exchange. So real quick, let's just talk about what exactly an exchange is. When buying crypto, you'll hear the word exchange a lot, and you might not be familiar with this if you never actually bought stocks on an exchange. But for you as a beginner, what you need to know is an exchange is just a place where you're going to go to buy crypto, where a centralized platform is going to hold the crypto and you can buy and trade it with other people on there. That's what creates the market of the exchange. And there are many different exchanges out there, even decentralized ones, but what we're going to talk about in this video is just the centralized ones because those are what's more simple. So first off, with some exchanges, I do want to talk about some places that you should avoid buying crypto. Now currently some of those places are PayPal, Venmo, and Robinhood, and really just any other place that won't let you withdraw your crypto once you buy it there. And I say currently with those because right now those companies will not let you take your crypto out once you buy it there, and this can be a problem down the road if you want to move your crypto to somewhere else for whatever reason. Now this can be a real problem for what I'm going to talk about at the end of the video, which is earning interest on your crypto, because if you buy them there you can't earn interest on it. Also, buying crypto at a place that you can't withdraw can present a problem because the only way that you can get out of that place is by selling it, which could create a tax that you'll have to pay because you might have made a gain. So basically, just as a beginner, try to avoid those places buying crypto and try to buy them from places that will allow you to withdraw your crypto to other wallets. All right, so now getting into some of those places that will allow you to withdraw your crypto that are exchanges that I recommend. And those big ones that I recommend looking into are Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, Binance or Binance.us if you're in the US, or crypto.com. Again guys, for any of these, check below in the description for referral links for these to sign up, because they usually have some type of bonus if you use my link to sign up. So my number one option for a beginner to get started buying crypto is to sign up for Coinbase. Coinbase, in my opinion, is the easiest to sign up for. It's the easiest to buy on, and it's something you should have anyway. And one of the big reasons I recommend Coinbase is because they have what's called their Learn and Earn program, and that program lets you get free crypto just by learning about crypto, which also helps you learn the market too when you're beginning. And Coinbase has probably the easiest purchase options that you can use out of pretty much any other app that lets you withdraw your crypto, because you can buy it directly through a debit card or a credit card. So Coinbase is one of the easiest exchanges to use, but it does have higher fees than other exchanges. But however, if you sign up for Coinbase, you also get a Coinbase Pro account that's linked to it. And the Coinbase Pro account has much better fees, but it is a more complicated trading platform if you're not used to using like an actual trading platform. And they don't have all the options like to purchase with a credit card like the regular Coinbase has. I do recommend Coinbase Pro for people who have a little more experience in trading, but if you don't, it's really not hard to pick up and you could go ahead and try to start using it with just a few tutorials on it. And even though Coinbase Pro might not have all the flexibility of putting money in, like using a credit card or debit card, you can still link it to your bank account and the money can come in really quickly to trade with. And the nice thing with this is I actually thought originally that you'd have to wait for your money to settle in the account before you can trade it, but Coinbase Pro lets you just trade that money immediately once you transfer it from the bank. The only thing you can't do is withdraw that crypto until the money has actually settled in the account. So that is Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. I really recommend those because for one thing, you get both of them and they're really great for beginners. Now, if you're a little more experienced in trading or have a little more knowledge of learning things quickly, Binance or Binance.us might be a better option for you. They are one of the largest and cheapest fee exchanges. Now, just simply Binance.us is for people that are in the US because they have different regulations than people who just use Binance. But I do recommend Binance for people who have a little more experience with trading platforms because Binance can be a little more complicated than something like Coinbase Pro. And I say can be because you don't have to use all the features, so it's not necessarily more complicated. But in the future, more options probably will be better for you when you understand how it works a lot better. But the unfortunate side with Binance, in my experience, is that the wait times can be terrible to set up an account. I've been waiting for 3 months right now to get my account set up, and there's still no sign of it actually getting set up. So other options for exchanges that you could also sign up for that are good are things like crypto.com, there's KuCoin, there's Gemini. All these exchanges really just depend on what you're looking for, what their fee structure is, what coins they have, and your experience with exchanges and trading platforms. But I overall recommend Coinbase to getting started because it's just probably the simplest to get started for people, and because you should get Coinbase anyway so that you can use those learn and earn programs just to earn free crypto. That's actually what got me started on Coinbase because I was like, this is free. Why would I not do this? And it's really nice that when signing up for Coinbase, you also have access to a Coinbase Pro account, so you can decide at what level you feel like you're at or if you're ready to go to a more experienced exchange trading platform. All right, so once you have signed up for an exchange, we move on to step 2, which is understanding crypto a little. Now, I am going to keep this video pretty simple. I'm not going to go into analyzing certain cryptos and telling you guys which ones you should invest in, partially also because, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. But basically in crypto, you've got Bitcoin and Ethereum as the big dogs in the crypto space. Then you have all the other altcoins, which are known as alternate coins. And if you're saying Ethereum is an altcoin, but this video is for beginners. What are you doing? Technically, Ethereum is an altcoin, but it's grown so much that it's kind of not really an altcoin anymore because altcoins are technically just coins that aren't Bitcoin. So if you want to get invested in crypto and you don't really know much about this and you really don't want to spend too much time looking into it, your best bet is probably going to be just investing in either Bitcoin or Ethereum or both, because historically those have both really gone up in value and stayed relatively stable. Not really. There's not really much stability in the crypto market. It's an up and down game. And remember, whenever I use the term lowest risk in crypto, that still means that there's a pretty big amount of risk because that's just kind of how the crypto market is. And the crypto market, like I just said, is very up and down. So when you buy in, prepare to see the ups and downs go. So outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, just touching on the altcoins a little bit, altcoins are definitely seen as more risky, but the potential there that they have a lot more reward is why people invest in them. And something to remember about altcoins in today's world is that most of them have some type of practical utility that they're trying to solve either in the crypto space or in the real world, or both. So I do think the risk that altcoins used to have is a lot less now that they're starting to take on more practical utility. But then again, I just remembered I'm explaining this to my mom, so your eyes probably just glazed over. So just remember, like, Ethereum used to be like a risky altcoin and now it's a very stable, not really, but it's more stable coin that's at the top. Some of the altcoins of today could take that same path and become worth a lot down the road. But if you are feeling more risky and you do want to get more into these altcoins or learn more about them, I recommend only investing in altcoins that are somewhere in the rank of top 30 or lower in market cap. And market cap is just the total value of how many coins are out there and what the price currently is. This is similar to how you might understand the S&P 500 takes the top 500 stocks by market cap. So basically, I'm telling you to invest in the S&P 30 when it comes to crypto. But again, I'm not telling you to invest in anything. You do your own research. And one of the ways you can do your own research is to check out cryptos and their rankings by market cap on a website called CoinMarketCap.com. I'll have a link down below in the description for this if you want to sign up using my referral link. I think you get something on there too if you use that link. CoinMarketCap is a good way to learn about new cryptos or even learn about Bitcoin and Ethereum if you don't understand those. All right, so at this point, we've talked about how you can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum or some of the other altcoins that are out there, but I do want to remind you guys that all of this stuff has risk. No matter what you invest in the crypto world, it's all got a pretty good amount of risk and you need to be prepared for that. I do think things are becoming much less risky in the crypto world as more people begin to invest in it, but especially with the altcoins, there there is risk that something could happen and they run their price all the way down to zero. Now, theoretically, you do have less risk if things are in a higher market cap, but of course, it's just a risky world in the crypto markets and you don't know what's exactly going to happen. Now, that being said, I also don't want you to be afraid of investing in crypto, but you should understand to not just throw your life savings into it and say, all right, let's just see what happens. But I will say, however, that the risk of investing in cryptos has shown strongly to be rewarded over the past years with very large gains on those cryptos that have lasted the time. So the key here is just to make sure to look for those cryptos that show promise for the future, and then once you buy them, hold on for dear life, or what's known in the crypto world as HODL. Speaking of HODL, now that you have some crypto, let's quickly talk about what you can do to actually make interest off that. So I personally invest mostly long-term in crypto, and one of the big advantages to that is that you can earn interest off your crypto. And this might not be something you want to do right away until you know the crypto world a little bit better. But being able to earn interest on your crypto while you're holding it is one of the most amazing compounding investments I see in the financial investment world today. Because it is so awesome to be able to hold on to these cryptos while you're waiting for them to gain value, while also gaining interest on that at the same time. And there are many different ways to earn interest, from decentralized platforms to centralized platforms, but keeping it simple like this whole video is, I'm just going to talk about the centralized platforms really quickly. So the platforms I recommend to be able to earn interest would be things like Celsius, BlockFi, or Nexo. Again, links are in the description to sign up for all of those, and there's usually a promo that's associated with earning free crypto when you sign up with those. Now, all those do have different coins that they accept on them, and they have varying interest rates that they offer, and I won't go into detail on those in this video, but keep those in mind when you do decide you might want to earn interest in the future on the crypto you're holding and you feel confident enough to move them to a platform. And if what I'm even saying here sounds like gibberish, then keep an eye out for the video I'll have coming out talking about how you can earn interest more in depth about how this all works. Okay, so hopefully this video peels back some of those layers of what it takes to invest in crypto. I think people are kind of scared of crypto because even the word crypto itself sounds kind of cryptic. But a quick recap to this whole video is simply to sign up using the COINBASE referral link in the description. You can buy something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other altcoins that have a high market cap. And then when you're ready to earn interest on your crypto, you can transfer them to a platform like Celsius, BlockFi, or Nexo. And like I said, I have links in the description for those when you do want to sign up. Crypto can really be as simple or as complicated as you want to make it. But the big thing to remember here is to get invested early, because prices tend to rise. I mean, there was a time when you used to be able to buy Bitcoin for like $100, and now it's selling for like 50,000. So nothing is for sure, but getting invested early into some of these more stable cryptos is usually going to give you the best gains. And it's all about those gains, right, bro? I mean, mom. So hopefully you feel confident now to get in on some crypto action and hodl all the way to the moon, or at least to a cloud or something. I mean, hey, a gain's a gain. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully this video is helpful to help you guys understand how to buy crypto and get started with it. If you guys liked the video, remember to do the cheapest thing you can today. Tap that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more crypto related content, more content on saving money and making money. And I will see you guys in the next video, and remember, stay cheap.
Hey, you better be saving that money. Don't you be spending it now. You're still here watching this? You might as well just subscribe. Why would you not at this point?